Good morning, Val.
Too close to me.
Oh, it doesn't make sense if I sweep my arms out and I'm in your space. All right. Is this Val? Get started in just a minute. Actually, it's 10 o'clock. Wow. Where does the time go? We'll get it started.
Start on time.
Feel your energy. Do you feel mine? Nice. All right. Let's come with our feet about hip width apart. And then take the sides of your feet and have them run parallel to each other. And then I'd like you to try to bring as much straightness, almost locking at the knees, through the bottom of the legs, all the way up through the spine. And then let's take our chin and pull it in towards our neck. Give me a nice proud chest. Let the arms just kind of drape down. And then separate your fingers. And then use the fingers to pull the hands and arms down towards the earth. And then spread open wide the fingers as you rotate the palms to face forward. Imagine on the top of your head, there's a string. I want you to pull up with the string. Pull your shoulders up towards the ears, and then just hold on that. Now, we're going to keep our upper body and upper legs rigid. We're not going to allow them to bend through the knees or hips. And I'd like you to kind of lean forward like you're the Leaning Tower of Pisa until you feel a weighting into the ball of each foot. And because we've positioned our feet as such with the outsides running parallel, there should be a little bit of focus of pressure under the ball of each big foot. And then, much like if we were to write the Tower of Pisa, I'd like you to draw your body back. And as you do so, I want you to feel the chains and muscle activation in the legs. And to a point where you feel like you're going to topple backwards, and just hold off at that point. You'll notice how the pressure is released out of the front of the foot. Now let's find a balance between those two spots, running forward, pulling forward and back, until you feel a balance between the ball of the foot and then the heel. And once you kind of find that, I want you to lock onto it, take the hands, sweep into the sky. Now, changing focus of pressure. I'd like you to pull your hips back so you feel more weighting into the heel of the foot. Keep the knees relatively straight. Let's make the arms nice and long. So we're going to try and get this whole chain of muscle through the arms, through the elbow in particular, nicely active. It's going to involve more muscles at the back. We want to keep that nice and active. So begin to feel a little tension building in the lower back. And if you can, I'd like you to try to pull your hips back just a little more, which means the angle between your upper body and legs is going to decrease just ever so slightly. Now lift the hands higher to the sky, getting deeper activation in that back, and then fold all the way down, and then step back to plank. Let's kind of sink into our shoulders without letting our head drop off the body. So pull the back of the head up as you sink into the shoulders, and pull your hips up and back to down dog. Let's drive the heels to the earth and then pull the tailbone to the sky. And as you exhale, come back to plank. And drop your knees to the earth. Bring your hips back so you have a perpendicular orientation of your thighs. And then you're going to step left and right out to the sides of your mat. Then bring the ball of each big toe or the foot together and bring the heels together. So it kind of forms a little V shape between your knees and feet. And then pull your hips back towards your feet and walk your hands forward. This is a slightly modified child's pose. So our toes are tucked under. I'm going to find length in the spine. Let's walk the hands forward. We open up the shoulders. We should feel the inner thigh muscles kind of lengthening out. Should feel relatively good. For those that run, like Val. Now, hollow out your belly. Walk your hands forward a little more. And then kind of create a little tug of war. As you continue to hollow out your belly, pull your tailbone backwards. And as you release your breath, come up to tabletop position. Let's take your feet and bring them out so that they run in the same line as your knees along the side of the mat. Fall into the shoulders, let the head fall, and then from the middle of the spine, pull to the sky. Hollow out your tummy, pull your belly button up and in towards the spine, going into hyperflexion or a lot of flexion, any event of the upper back. And then as you exhale, push your chest towards the earth and draw the back of the head towards the sky. Grow through the neck. Take your elbows, turn them in towards the center line of the body, and then let them just fall out ever so slightly. Hold on that spot. Hollow out your belly. Pull the center of the spine towards the sky. Let the head fall. Let's turn your head left and right as it kind of dangles. And then come back center. And then reverse. Chest pushes to earth, back of head to the sky. Push away from the earth. Really extend those shoulders forward, kind of like we're getting the capsules a little bit forward to where they should be. And then let the chest kind of sink down so we kind of find that nice spot and rest. Take your left leg and extend it straight back. Take your right hand. While we keep the left toes on the earth, take your right hand, reach forward. Take the palm, turn it to the center line of the body. So your thumb is aiming up at the sky. Now, try to control the center of the body here. So we want to minimize the drift. I'd like you to be core active. So hips remain square, shoulders remain square, hand pulls long. Now take your thumb, use it to pull the arm long, and then use it to pull the whole arm towards the sky. Nice. Now take your left foot off the earth. Hollow at the belly. Come back to all fours. Right foot, push it along the earth, keep the toes down on the earth, keep the hips square. Take the left hand, reach it forward. Palm faces midline, thumb faces sky. Use the thumb to pull the arm long. Use the thumb to pull the arm into the sky. Take the right foot up off the earth. Hips, shoulders square as best you can. Come back to all fours. Let the head fall, pull from the center of the spine. Hollow out the belly as you tuck your tailbone under. And then push your chest to the earth as you sink into the shoulders. Draw the back of the head to the sky. Awesome. Come back to a neutral spine. Let's take your knees up off the earth. Just hover them, inch more or less. Just float them around. Lower them back to the earth. And then slowly, on the 3 count, if you will, lift up. And then lower, and oscillate between those 2 points of up and down. As you do, pull the back of your head towards the sky. Now hold in the up position. Walk your hands out to plank. Pull your hips up and back to down dog. Drive your heels to the earth Keep your heels driving into the earth as you come back to plank. Beautiful. Pull the back of the head to the sky. Lower the knees and let them hover just above your mat. Pull your hips back. You're gonna feel a nice lengthening over the bottom of the foot. Keep the back nice and long. Oh, feel the weighting of the hands. There's a lot of pressure on those palms. Lengthening through the quadriceps. Come back to plank. Pull up and back to down dog. Let's hang out here for a couple breaths. If your triceps are burning, that's good. Our bodies move systemically. There's a system of movement. Come back to plank. And as we practice today, we're just practicing how to lengthen out some of these systemic muscles to make them work more effectively. Now lower the knees to hover. Pull your hips back. Keep the spine long. Keep the head pulling, the back of the head pulling to the sky. Pull back, 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 back. Get some nice depth of bend in the knee. Lots of flexion in the hip. Flexion in the foot. Come back to plank. Pull hips up and back to down dog. Step your feet forward. Bring the mat width apart. Kirsten's going, oh. As you inhale, extend. I know it's a lot of work in the lower hand area, but great job. Keep the back in extension. Bend the knees and lower your booty, tabletop the back. Nice. Now, create an external rotational force of the heels. Try to push them away from the body. And as you do, take the ball of each big toe, push it into the mat. And as you inhale, stand tall. Woo. Hello, everybody. Now, elbows bent, elbows straight. This straight is just more kinetically connected. I like you to take your fingers and separate them widely, turn the palms in the face, reach for the sky, let the shoulders rise kind of out of those sockets, if you will. Not that they're actually doing that, but just let them rise up. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, let's take your shoulders and pull them down. Nice. Now, take your hands, lower them shoulder height. Now, take your shoulders, center line of the body, try to move the shoulders away from the center line. Try and get them nice and wide. It's going to broaden through the chest. Let's hollow out the belly. Take your butt back. Raise your hands up. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, fingertips to the floor, fold down, let that low back stretch out. The system of muscles over our hips often become dysfunctional from long periods of sitting. Let's pull your your hips back to give me most of the weight to the heel of the foot. And it's simply, we're trying to load up our posterior chain. Keep the back in extension as you inhale. Keep the back in extension as you bend the knees. Keep the back extending as you bring your palms to the shin. Pull the back of the head towards the sky and keep pulling it towards the sky. As you keep hips low, we want to load into those gluteals. Let the hands slide up to about kneecap height and then let them release off the body, sweep them back. Nice. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, sweep your hands forward and up. No bend in the elbows. Make the arms long. Pull the arms long, pull them high to the sky. Stand tall. Inhale, extend. Arch the back a little. Hollow out the belly as you arch your back. Take a big inhale up to the sky. Powerful exhale, fold. Halfway down this time. Take your arms to the side of the body, open the palms to face the earth, pull your hips back, and straighten out through the knees. Now, bend the knees, lower the hips, keep your back tabletop. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, sweep the hands down, sweep the arms forward, sweep the arms up, keep the hips low, unhinge through them. Nice. I mean, a big squat, hands extending to the sky. Make the arms long, lift them higher, stand tall. Inhale, extend. Exhale, half forward fold. Open the palms to face the earth. Keep the neck long. Keep pulling the back of your head to the sky. Pull the weight back into the heels. That's it. Pull the hips, right? Straighten through the knees. As you inhale, and as you exhale, bend both knees. Keep the back in tabletop. Lower that butt. Sweep the arms down, forward, up. Keep the butt low as you unhinge the upper body. Arms lengthen, pull, 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 pull. Make them long, lift them higher, stand tall. Great move. Exhale, full forward fold this time. Step back plank. Nice. Now, everyone's waiting for this, right? No, we're not waiting for this. For those that are, give me one push-up. Slow down and back up. Pull your hips up and back to down dog. Drive your heels to the earth. Come back to your plank. Push up. Up and back down dog. Take your right elbow, lower it towards the earth. Raise it back up. Left elbow down and back up. Together, both elbows down, both elbows up. Come back to plank. Push up. Up and back down dog with the hips. Heels drive to the earth. Right elbow down. Right elbow up. Switch left. Both. Come back to plank. Push up time. Pull up and back to down dog. Step or jump your feet forward. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Let that booty drift backwards. Bring extension to the spine. Now keep the spine extending, and then I'm going to unhinge ever so slightly. Just the fingertips lightly touch your mat. So all of the muscle of the backside, we want to try and engage a little more. I'd like you to pull back the hips without toppling. Keep the knees relatively straight. Now, keep the knees straight, fold in. Feel the length through the low back. Grow as you inhale, hang out. Now, on the next breath in, inhale, extend the back. Lower the knees, bend the knees, lower the butt. Take the external force, push the heels away from the body. As your big toes also drive to the mat, stand tall. Inhale, arms to the sky. Look up at your fingertips. Grow nice and tall. Beautiful. Let's bring hands over heart. Take your left knee, raise it up. One-legged balance. Nice. Now, take your left foot with your knee bent, fold forward and take the left foot and step it back. So as we step back, we should have a forward lean. We're going to work that lean to our advantage. We want to load certain muscles here. So listen up, please. Take the knee, unbend it, get it all the bend out. Take the ball of the big foot, make sure it's touching your mat. More importantly, try to shift the weight push out of the front of the foot into the heel. We kind of practice this in the standing position when we first started. So try to focus on pushing the heel to the earth. And if you feel your hamstring and gluteal talking a little bit more than it was before, you're in the right spot. Now, we still have that forward lean. Take the hands, cup them, globe them, push their fingertips together. Push the hands straight forward, arms straight as you can. Broaden, get wide across the chest. Now, keep the fingertips and thumbs pushing together. Keep the arms long, raise the hands to the sky. No bend in the elbow. Arms straight, pull higher, inhale, slowly fold over that front leg. Great job. Now, bend the front knee, bring it over the toes of that front foot. Nice. Now, lower your butt. So there's about a 90-degree bend in your knee, or as best as you can get. You should feel a nice loading into that right cheek. Keep the butt down. Bring your hands up onto your thighs. Now, assist with the arms if you need, but if you can, try to extend the back and pull with the back of the head. Pull the back of the head to the sky. You're unhinging through the hips. Nice. Now keep about a 45-degree angle. So you're leaning forward. You're going to take that front knee. You're going to take the bend out of it. Push the heel to the earth. Sweep the hands forward. Cup them. Connect fingertips and thumbs. Inhale, pull the arms long. Exhale, reach the hands to the sky. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, fold. Step back. Oh. Give me one push-up. Oh, you did that so well. Let's do another one. One more. Oh, that looked good too. How about another one? Oh, 3 times the chart. Pull up and back to down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, extend the spine, pulling with the back of the head. Exhale, bend the knees. External heel rotation, activation. Try to push the heels, lengthen the spine. As you inhale, stand tall. Woo, hands to the sky. Inhale, extend. Take the gaze of the eyes to the sky. And as you exhale, bring hands over heart. Right knee, lift it up. Nice. So when I make this movement happen, I didn't connect this probably verbally as well as I should have. I'd like you to try to keep your heel in towards your butt. So we're going to float the foot back after we fold forward. And I'm going to slowly step the foot back so the leg lengthens. We're on a toes of the back foot, and we have a deep bend in the front leg. We're leaning in. Now we're going to take the bend in the knee and focus the orientation to push from the heel. Push from the heel as you unbend the knee. Keep the forward lean. Cup the hands, fingertips and thumbs. Push forward the arms. Pull with the hands as you inhale. Elbows almost locked. Hands are raising up, higher. Inhale. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Nice. Now, inhale, extend. Bend the knees. Take your palms up onto your thigh. Keep it 90 degrees as best you can in that front leg. With assistance of arms or without, from the back of the head, start pulling up to about a 45-degree angle. Nice. Now, front heel, that left heel, push it to the earth, lengthen out that leg. Take your fingertips and thumbs as you bring them together in a cupped shape. Push them into each other as you inhale, lengthen the arms and lift them to the sky. Hang out for a breath. On the next inhale, lift higher. And on the exhale, slowly fold forward. Beautiful. Now, push the heel to the earth. Bend out to the knee. Step the back foot forward. Transitioning a little differently. As you inhale, extend. Spine, extend it. Pull your butt back. As you exhale, fold down. Inhale, extend the spine. Pull with the back of the head. Bend both knees. Push the heels away from the body as you stand tall. Sweep the hands to the sky. Nice. And as you exhale, hands over heart. Left knee rises As we raise it up, pull the heel in towards your butt. As we fold forward, step back the left foot. We're going to bring the upper body vertical this time. If you can, I'd like you to be up on the toes of the back foot as we keep hands over heart. Keep nice and vertical. Now, take the front leg, straighten it. Push the heel into the earth. Take your left hand, push it to the sky. As you start to feel the lengthening through that left side, the lateral muscles, separate the fingers and use it to pull the arm higher. Right from the hip all the way up along that side body. I'm going to work this a little differently. We're going to keep one hand over heart. If you need stability or balance or a little security, you can always put it on the hand, on the hip, hand to hip. And as we pull the hand to the sky, come slightly with the arm long. So we're not bending the elbow to get the hand closer to the midline. We're trying to pull the shoulder into the midline of the body. As we lengthen both sides. So it's not compressed right to lengthen left. Both are lengthening. As you inhale and as you exhale, come back, hands over heart. Beautiful. Step the back foot forward. Lift the right knee up. Right heel to right butt cheek. Fold forward, step back. Make the body vertical. Up on the toes of the back foot. Right hand pushes to the sky. Nice. Pull arm long. As you inhale, keep the arm pulling long and bring the shoulder across the midline of the body or towards it in any event. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hold, try to grow a little longer. And on the next exhale, come back center, hands over heart. Step the back foot forward. Hands to the sky. Smile, because you're enjoying this, right? Separate the hands, make a nice Y. Bend or cock the wrists slightly so the palms are running straight up and down. Now, expand through the chest. Pull the whole shoulder carriage. Imagine the scapula pulling backwards, keeping the arms nice and long. Feel a nice little activation through the upper back. Let's keep that realized as we lower the hands, lower the elbows, shoulder height. Keep the palms facing each other, slightly cocked so we're not straight or otherwise. Now, broaden through the chest. Take the palms now, rotate them forward, keeping a little, about 90-degree bend in the elbows. Rotate the palms towards the earth. Let's hold on this. Imagine you have a string on each elbow and then pull the elbows higher to the sky. Beautiful. Pull the elbows backwards. As you pull them high to the sky, see if you can lower the hands less or lower than shoulder height. Hold on that. 3. And then sweep the hands back all the way up. Rotate the palms to face. Push the hands all the way to the sky. Bring the palms together. Hollow out the belly as you inhale, extend the spine. And as you exhale, lower the elbows, shoulder height. Slightly cocked palms. Pull the elbows back. Rotate the palms to face forward. Lower the palms, shoulder height. String time, tie them to those elbows, pull the elbows higher. Let the hands drift down a little lower. Kirsten's got some good rotation there. I can't see the other people, are too small. Sweep them all the way up, palms face, hands to the sky. Inhale, exhale, fold. Great job. If you felt your shoulders burning a little bit, consider that good work for them. As you inhale, extend to a flat back. As you exhale, fold back down. As you inhale, extend. Keep the back in extension, send the left foot back. Take the right hand, step it inside that right foot. Now, let's take your left foot and step it close to the midline and even close if you can to the right foot of the body. So we have a little bit of imbalance.
Like a tightrope. Yeah, like you're standing on a tightrope. If you can't get to a tightrope, it doesn't have to be that, but just, as close as you feel comfortable and can remain balanced. Now take your left hand and sweep it to the sky and then bring it back down. And then I want you to notice on this repetition, what happens in and around your hips. Let's do it again. Now that we brought some focus to that movement, let's come back down. I'd like you to try to control the shifting to the right of the right hip. Try to keep it right where it is. Take the left hand back up. That's core activation, keeping that hip in place. Now take the gaze of the hands to the sky. Sorry, the gaze of the eyes to the sky. And then bring that right hand back down. Frame the front foot, step it back. Give me a push up. Oh, what the heck. Give me another. Pull your hips up and back. Down dog. Step both feet forward. Inhale, extend the spine. Pull the back of the head. Pull your hips back. Give me weighting to the heels. Keep that spine extending. Step the right foot back. And bring that left hand inside the left foot. Take the right foot, tightrope it, get it close. Now, I'm going to practice this once. Take the right hand to the sky and then lower it down. Notice the left hip this time. You might need to separate the feet a little wider if you need. Go ahead. Let's bring the right hand back up. Kirsten's trying to push me over. And bring it back down. And this time, try to minimize the shift left of that left hip. Try it. And then as that hand returns, frame the foot, step that front foot back. Great job. Give me a push up. Oh, hips up and back, down dog. Come down onto your knees. Oh, all right. What was that? Was that a big sigh? Oh my goodness. Big sigh from Kirsten.
Cheers, guys. Monday fun day.
Cheers. Yeah. Sunday. I'm leaking all over the place.
Where are we going now?
Where are we going now? Well, we're going to get up on our knees.
Oh.
Oh. All right. So sometimes I need padding under my knees. You may need it. So if you do need it, please, make yourself comfortable before I make you uncomfortable. We're gonna, there we go. Yeah, nice cushy knees. Now let's focus on the hips a little bit. Like you pull in your belly button towards the spine. Take your gluteals. So this is all together. It's adding on. So we hollow out, pull in. I like you to add in a little push from the back. So I like you to squeeze those butt cheeks and push forward the hips, make your spine long, draw the neck in towards the spine, draw your shoulders up to the ears and turn the palms to face forward. Beautiful. Now, use your fingertips to pull back the arms. Keep those arms pulling back as you use the fingertips now to create another dimensional movement, pulling down the shoulders. So we're pulling back and down. Nice. Chest is nice and proud because you're a proud person, right? You're gonna keep it nice and proud. Take the hands, reach them forward, shoulder height, arms. Palms are facing the sky. Beautiful. Pull the hips back, hollow out the belly. So we're not dropping those hips onto the heels today, folks. No, we're not doing that because that would be a lesser practice right now. So take your knees and try to pull them together. You're gonna get an inner thigh activation. Let's keep that active. Take the palms facing the sky and watch my arms. Try not to avoid, just try to avoid pulling them together. Try to keep them straight out in front of your upper body and then rotate to the right. And then come back center. Yeah, keep the hips from moving outside. We want little or no translation in the hips. Trunk rotation, arms long. We're not bending through the elbow. Center, left, center and right, and center, left, and come back center, Hands hard. Great job. Lower the hips just a little lower. Keep the toes tucked under the bat. Hollow out. Let's make the back a little round. Make it round. Reach in. Pull, pull, pull. Now, keep that pull right from that belly area. Make your chest proud. Take your hands, reach them forward. This time, cup them. Bring the fingertips together. Take the fingertips, push them into each other. Rotate. Right, center, and right. Sorry, left, center. If I could get my directions correct. So we're just vacillating or oscillating, sorry, between the 2 points, keeping the hips from translating as we move shoulders. We're rotating trunk. And then come back center, bring hands over heart. Nice job. Push your hands to the sky. Inhale, extend. And as you exhale, fold down onto all fours. Let the head fall as you actively work to pull the center of the spine up. Hollow out the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Push the chest towards the earth. Let the shoulders sink into them. Sink, push down with that chest. Pull the back of the head to the sky.
Or to say cat cow.
You can say cat and cow, but connecting to this is a little different. We're focusing on some of these chest muscles. Now, the muscles that run over the rib cage, we're going to get a nice activation of them and then hopefully bring in the tummy to this too. So as you let the head fall, pull high with the spine right in the center. That flexion is caused by muscles on the front part of the body. I'm going to keep them active. As we use those muscles to create flexion, we're going to hollow out the belly. Try to pull the center just a little higher. Keep the neck relaxed. And then as you exhale, come back to neutral spine. Come down onto your forearms. Bring the elbows or the forearms wider than the shoulders. Take the feet, step them back. I'm coming into low plank. Take the back of the head, pull it to the sky. Gently lower the knees down onto the earth. Hang on here for a couple breaths. As you hang out, try to walk the elbows forward of the shoulders. So for me, I'm just walking back a little bit because I'm on the end of the front of my mat. For you, you can step them forward if you can. Now, you're tucked with the toes. We're going to take the knees back up off the earth. Try to pull the elbows towards your feet. Lower back down. Now, trembling. Any tremble?
Yes.
Trembling is a sign of change. Let's sink into the shoulders. Let's pull the elbows towards the feet to start this time. And let's take the knees up off the earth as you hollow out your belly. Hold. Inhale, exhale, another breath in, exhale, knees down. Beautiful. 3 times today. Our 3rd time on deck. Are you ready? Now, I'm going to forget the elbows to start. We're going to take the knees up, hollow out the belly, drive the heels backwards, pull the elbows towards the feet, hollow out as you inhale, hollow out as you exhale, hollow out as you inhale, and as you exhale, bring the knees down, bring the hips back. We're going to walk the hands away, come into child's pose. Let's open through the shoulders and let that low back find a nice lengthening. One of the things I notice about people that have pain, soreness, or discomfort in the lower back is they forgo training it. Train other areas because they think that that'll help with the low back. But the reality is it doesn't get better with lack of training or training other things to be stronger when it itself is weak. So these exercises we're doing, all to help strengthen the musculature, the system of muscles that keep that low back strong. All right, break time's over. Come up onto the floors. Come down into a seated position, just walk through. My favorite. Few minutes left in class. We make good use of them by doing one of the most overlooked things in any fitness regimen, stretching. All right, so let's bring your feet to the earth. Find a bend in the knees where you can get your feet down onto the earth. So dorsal extension, there's an opening through the heels. Let's grow the spine long. And then we're gonna C-curve the spine. So let the hips kind of roll down to the tailbone, and then the low back, mid back, upper back, and back of head. Come onto your mat slowly. If your feet have lifted off the earth, reposition them so the ball of each big toe is on the earth somewhere, whether it's on your mat or not is irrelevant. Let's hollow out your belly. Let's take the back of the head, lift it off the earth, and then pull the top of the head away from the body, and then gently lower the back of the head to the mat. As you bring your hands up, right over the chest. Beautiful. Bring your fingers together, let them interlock. Bring the palms together. Pull the hands to the sky. Beautiful. Now, take both arms and sweep them back. Try not to bend the elbows. And come back, 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 back. If you can get your thumbs all the way onto your mat, that's great. And then come back up. Hands over chest. And then keep rotating through the shoulders, keeping the arms straight as we lower the arms towards the lower section of the body. Peel the back of your head up off the mat, then your shoulders, center of spine. Keep peeling until you can come all the way up, and then dive between the legs, that the knuckles kind of dive down towards the toes. A lot of flexion in the spine, hollowing out your belly. And as you inhale, grow the spine long. And as you exhale, reverse this process. And let the arms sweep all the way back. And then let them relax, unlock the fingers. Keep the arms reaching backwards. Let the feet walk forward, walk the heels forward so you can feel the low back get a nice release. We're going to create a little tug of war, friendly tug of war. The toes pulling the lower body in one direction as the fingers pull the opposite side of the body, the upper side, the other direction. Pull it apart. Inhale, find length. Hollow out your belly as you find length. And then bring your hands back to meet the knees that are pulling into your chest. Grabbing a hold of the kneecaps or high on the shin. Pull in and extend out. So just kind of like a little rocking forward and back. Let's bring our forehead up to meet the knees and then rock forward and back. Not coming up, just kind of massaging the back, if you will. When you're ready, come all the way up. Bring it to a seated position. Awesome. Now, little stretch for our lower back. Crossing your legs, whatever you prefer. We're going to do it both ways. We're going to start off on your preferred side. We're going to bring the hands forward. I'm going to fold over those lower legs, shins. Let the spine flex. Try not to force anything in this stretch. Just let it kind of achieve its length. Naturally, come on back up, extend the spine. As you come back to seated, cross the legs over the opposite way. Same thing. Walk forward. As you inhale, lengthen. Walk the hands back. Bring both legs out in front. Separate them about mat width apart. Take your left hand, walk it towards the right foot. Take the right hand, walk it backwards, straight back on your mat. Now walk the left hand over that right foot and start to walk it away from the body. Take the right hand and walk it towards the opposite side of the mat. And then come back center. Come up straight, lean forward. Left hand's walking straight back as the right hand walks towards the left foot. Walk it over and then walk the left hand towards the opposite side of the mat as you walk the right hand away from the body. And then come back center. Let's pull the knees in, grab hands on top. Let's take the spine and make it nice and long. Lean back slightly and then lean forward. Bring the hands inside. Little last stretch for that low back. And then come back up to seated position. Crossing your legs, whatever way that you prefer. Let's bring hands over heart. And let me thank you for your great participation today. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great Sunday. Namaste.
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 Hi, guys.
Oh,
Hello.
that was very nice. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah, it
you.
was.
Thank
Good
you.
stretch. Thanks, guys. Off for Sunday brunch?
Yeah.
We make it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Sean's got it all prepped and
All right.
Yes.
all we do now is assemble and eat.
Good.
Yum.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you guys up to today? What are you ladies up to today?
I am in the country.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, beautiful. I can see that.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
it is. So I'm just at the front of the house, the little house. I came up to see my friends last night who are at the big house where the pool is. So I said, I'm just doing my yoga and I'm going to go up there and join them.
Nice.
It's lovely out. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful where you
Lovely.
are too. Beautiful.
All right,
sunny spot.
I'm just going to plant a lot because they removed some trees. The gardener removed some trees last Sunday, and now they are outside removing the stumps. And then I'm going to put some plants in.
Nice.
Nice.
Gardening.
Yeah, I was
Sunday.
supposed to be in Hoboken, but I changed it for gardening. So now I feel like a bad mother.
But you're making the home beautiful. So
Yeah. You're
No,
being Mother
you know,
Earth.
I think I'm getting old. I didn't want to go there, drive all the way there to then come back and stay only one day. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
yeah, it's
Yeah. All right. Enjoy
All right,
Sunday.
all
guys.
right. Good luck
Bye-bye.
gardening.
Love
Have
you,
fun in the
ladies.
sun.
See you
Bye.
Tuesday.
Have a great
All right.
day. Mwah.
Bye.
Surprised Mark wasn't there.